So as we enter the third episode of this Journeyman in Europe, we have been rejected for a coaching badge. The club has decided they don't want to waste their time on coaching badges. Maybe I don't want to waste my time being at the club if that's what they're going to be doing. So welcome back to the series. Hopefully you are all well. If you are enjoying it, please make sure you do go down and subscribe. Make sure you do comment below as well, because the more comments on the video, the more it tells YouTube that it's a really good video and they should share it to other people. So, since you were last with us, we've signed one more person, Michal Venkov. He's a bit experienced. He's 41 years old, capped 7 times by Bulgaria. He's a left back. And he's played 9 times, mainly because my other left back was injured. But we really have struggled with injuries. The last episode was very much focused by that, so I don't want to go on about too much. But it's a bit frustrating, shall we say. As I say, the board has rejected my coaching badge. Now, we were projected to be 30k in the plus. We are shipping money. Players' wages are 16k, staff wages are 15, non-football costs at 8, bonuses at travel costs at 6.5, bonuses just under 5. But income-wise, it's absolutely nothing. 6.5 from other, gate receipts are 3. How were we projected to be making money at the end of this season? I don't know, because we're now 100k in the red, 100k. The board has no interest in giving me my first coaching badge, although we are improving a little bit. And we are the most yo-yo team you've ever seen in your life. So in fact, discussing how we are a yo-yo team, let's go through the fixtures you've missed. So a 2-0 victory with Shilkov and Ensonde on the score sheet before a 0-0 draw at home. We then went away from home to Litex, who I have heard of, so we'll discuss them when we look at the league table, with Ivanov in the 95th minute getting a winner, and at that point, 3 games unbeaten, we looked good. We then went out in the cup 2-0, and we were shocking, before a 3-2 defeat to Botev Plovdiv's B team, both goals from us from Venkov. We then played Belastia, who knocked us out of the cup and got a 2-1 victory, with Semedisiev getting 2, nailed that one. We then played Fratria with Ivanov and Ensonde on the score sheet before back-to-back defeats really dropped us down again. So first off, Spartak Pleven, we lost 2-0. We then lost 2-1 to PFK Montana with our goal from Vasil Vasilev, if you remember. We then played CSKA Sofia's B team and we've just beat them 2-0. With Marcelinho scoring and Dankov on the score sheet. So currently, we are sitting in 7th place. Now, we projected top half, but the media thought we were favourites to go up, and I would like to do that. I would like to try to go up season 1. We have a 1-year contract. I think it would be very nice to add a promotion on our CV for season 1. At the minute, we are way too much of a yo-yo team to ever consider going up. It's like being on a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster. I guess we've just got to ride it. Oh yeah, I want to win. Yeah. Whatever it is. So we are currently 4 points off 4th, and they are one of the teams going up in, well, they're going into the playoffs. We are 6 points behind Etar in automatic promotion. So we need to put together a few games of victory. Now, injuries are starting to calm down, so that's a positive. In terms of the squad then, top goal scorer is Vasil Vasilev with 4 in 10. That's probably a bit of an issue. And Sunday with 3 from the left wing. And then, I'm going to have to rename. Our centre mid, who's actually quite good. Let's just set nickname. Okay. Vlad in centre mid. Venkov, our backup left back, has 2 goals. Who's our first choice left back? That's how long it's been. That's how long it's been that my team's been basically injured. Oh yeah, this guy was my first choice left back, and I have to say, I actually think, except for physically, because he just doesn't do physical, except for that, this guy is way better. I think he's going to stay as our first choice left back. Congratulations, you've been promoted. Top assist, again, this is one of the issues. Vasil. We're doing that as well, aren't we? Vasil. Named so good they named him twice with 3 assists, and Marcelino with 3 assists as well. But as I say, injuries are dying down. We're starting to get back quite a lot of our first team squad fit and available to play. Our team is starting to look stronger in general because of this. I honestly think now's the point where we can start to put a few results together and we have the possibility to actually look a bit more successful in games and potentially, like say, chase down the top 2 automatic promotion spots, because we're supposed to have a team that's capable of doing it. We've just had major injuries so far. One thing I did want to look at this episode is how we're looking attendance-wise compared to everybody else. So we have the 13th lowest attendance with only 350 fans coming to games, which is 7% of our capacity. Average attendance compared to our capacity, 7%. Yeah, there's a couple of 1%ers down there. Litex Lovesh have 1%. Now they were... I remember them in Football Manager a few years ago. Look at this, when they were one of the best teams in Bulgaria. They now have absolutely nobody coming to watch the games, and they are on course for relegation to the 3rd tier. Again, because it looks like they were down there in 2016-17, which I guess was due to financial issues with back-to-back relegations. It's one of them things where when I look at them, I'm like, that could be interesting. Save them from relegation and then move on. But I think first season in management, we should maybe look at promotion, shouldn't we? Can you see there, by the way? CSKA 1948 won promotion 5 years ago. Then their B team won the same division only a couple of years later. So, yeah, they seem to be quite good. 3.5 million in the bank. CSKA Sofia. Is that like a remake of the... No, because there's CSKA Sofia. Gonna have to do some investigation, lads, and say exactly who they are. Say exactly what's going on. The final thing to catch up on is if I go to General. Is it General? I mean, it's there, but it's behind the webcam. I think I can find it in this board section here. So there is a takeover in process. Now, could we potentially be taken over? Yes, but it has been bounced around with, oh, it's going to happen or it's not going to happen. I guess we'll never know. But at the minute, there's a takeover in process, so we'll keep an eye on that. But today's game is against CSK 1948 B team, after we just bigged them up. So we're going to be going with Ivan Dishevsky in goal, Pashov, right back, Penev, Chilkov and Venkov, Vlavsky, Marcelino, Vlad, Zakhanov, Ensonde and Vasil. I mean, I'll tell you, it's almost like what's the biggest challenge in Bulgaria? It's pronouncing all the bloody names. Right, come on. Pump fists. The fans are with you through thick and thin. I honestly think we can do something here. I do. I think our team's getting their legs back. Our team is getting the players back fit, and we actually starting to put a proper squad out in games. So see what we can do here. Ball goes out to the right. We do win the header, but there's nobody there. Do we recycle play? We do. So Pashov plays it forward. Was he off? I don't think he was. No. Game continues. Can there be team of 1948 CSK counter? No. So Penev now goes forward to Vlavsky. How do we say it? Vlavsky? I think it is just Vlavsky, our young defensive mid, who I am considering taking with us when we move on. Right, Vasil. He's been brought down into penalty. It is a penalty and it is given. We have a chance in the 5th minute to go 1-0 up. 6th minute now, the game's ticked over. Number 10, Vlad, is stepping up. Come on, Vlad. Yes! I am Vlad. I score many goals. That's how Em actually speaks when he communicates to me, because I don't speak Bulgarian yet. Does Vlad speak English? Vlad. Information. No, he doesn't. I don't know how we communicate, but if we did, that's how he would communicate to me. I'm assuming I just point on a tactics board at the minute, and he does what I kind of point at. You, here. Move, there. I mean, it seems to be working. Right. Cassiano down the right-hand side. Cuts it back. They're playing it across. Forward now, edge of our box. Go back. They're passing it around just outside our goal here. Still passing it around. Can we win it back maybe? Can we potentially tackle them? It would be an idea. Edge of our box. Forward. Oh, what a save by our keeper. Dishevsky with the save to keep it at 1-0. A corner now from Kilov. Kilov with the corner. Oh, by the way, it's Valentine's Day when I release this video, so happy Valentine's Day to all of my listeners, my followers, my viewers. Venkov now, who is on a yellow, so potentially we could take him off at half-time for the left-back who's on the bench. The one that we deem not as good. Physically, he's much better. He can actually run the other guy, but football-wise, he's not as good. Oh, the first goal or assist of the season for Zakonov on our right wing. Makes it 2-0 in this live com. And we're moving up to 5th place at the minute. Within 4 points of the top 2. Which is fantastic. And like I say, we just need to put a few results together. Start closing the gap. Start chasing them down. And actually look towards them promotion spots. Which, like I say, we've been in the top half whilst having most of our team injured. So the fact we're getting some of them back does give me hope we can maybe push on. Right, we're going to stick with the same 11 until about the 60th minute. Then I will look at a couple of changes. I am thinking maybe the left back because he's on a yellow. And then mainly it's just due to legs for anybody else. So Blavsky is struggling, so maybe we'll bring on Bastunov, who I am considering releasing. He's on non-contract at the minute. I think he's earning about 190 a week. So potentially we're just going to let him go to just save the finances, because I don't want to plunge this club into more debt. We are under the wage bill, but the club is just leaking money, and I think at this level you do just constantly leak money, which is a bit frustrating, and it does mean potentially we're looking moving on at the end of season 1. We've kind of built a little bit of a reputation, hopefully by that point. Hopefully we have promotion on the CV. That'll be insanely good. But at the same time, promotion might mean I consider staying, because there's a chance of more finances when you have bigger clubs coming to your ground as we concede a goal. Speaking about promotion as we concede a goal, probably not the best idea, Paul. Okay, we have a corner now. I have just selected to waste a bit more time and be a bit more cautious, just trying to see the game out at this point with 8 minutes of normal time left. Comes out to Vlad, edge of the box. Oh my days, Vlad just nearly scored a worldie. Right. Marcelino with the corner again. Waste a bit of time. We have 7 minutes to go now. Take your time, mate. Take your time. Have a look around. Speak to the crowd. Try to work out if any cars are in the multi-story car park. Wonder how many fans are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we've kicked off. Right, end Sunday now. Waste the time. Marcelino. Strike. Oh, off the post. Oh, he's hit the post as well. Oh, back-to-back posts hit. Oh, my days. Back-to-back posts. We are actually now we're 5 points behind second, 6 points behind first. We're in touching distance. Honestly, I think we're in a good position. The only issue with this club is financially. That's the biggest issue with this club at the minute. In terms of the players, in terms of the setup, I think we're looking decent. We play Etar next, who are one of the top sides as well, so hopefully we can chase them down. Back-to-back wins. So we've got 1st, then 10th, then 8th, then 2nd. So the next 4 games are huge. They are huge. But you can see here we've got, what, 2, 4, we've got 6 games, and we've got a massive 2.5 month gap. I think we are going to probably come back around here. Around the middle of March. We might. Let me just check when youth intake is. Okay, it doesn't tell me because it still has this one. We might end up coming back for youth intake. We might come back before that. I will look online, see when youth intake is. But this episode was more about just recapping how it's gone, showing you a live com, getting you to know a few of the players a little bit better. Like some Vlad, I think he's a solid player. He's 29. He's non-contractor, which is very annoying. But if he sticks around for a year, there is a chance a non-contract player could move with us. This guy as well. He's unambitious, but apart from that, we could have him for a couple of clubs, couldn't we? Surely. Surely we could do that. I guess time will tell. This roller coaster of a journey continues. Let me know what you think of Season 1 so far. What would you do different? Where would you go at the end of Season 1? Like I say, we only have a 1-year contract. And they are refusing any coaching badges. So I think we need to move on to improve ourselves as a manager. But I've been Paul, also known as the Northman, and I'll see you next time.